Those activities and what residents are complaining are routine weekend acts of violence and vandalism. For the law enforcement's part, they are vowing to increase patrols at in this area, but tonight I can tell you residents seem to say they'll believe that when they see it. Live in College Park, I'm Stacey Cohan. Back to you.
Stacey, thank you.
Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
And I'm Tracy Neal. Rowdy revelers have left some businesses reeling tonight. Their behavior, anything but sportsmanlike. Vandals targeted police and local shops after Maryland's big win last night. And tonight we have team coverage of the campus chaos. We begin with Fox 5's Will Thomas, live tonight in College Park. Will.
Tracy, good evening. This sandwich shop here in College Park received some of the worst damage. The storefront windows blown out. This ice maker from inside used as a projectile. The Prince George's County Police Department says it was not caught off guard by what happened last night, as evidenced by the park police officers on mounted patrol that were here on scene before the rioting. What does puzzle police, and the university for that matter, is why a small group of people would choose to battle police, battle law enforcement, instead of celebrate the Terps win. Students are now returning from spring break, quiet. A stark contrast to this scene along Route 1 the night before. Police say an estimated 2,000 people celebrated in the streets in the minutes after the Terps won against Kansas, but it got ugly quick. This Fox 5 videotape captures several young men vandalizing squad cars. Officers wearing protective riot gear moved in, ordering the crowd to move back. Some people did just the opposite. Prince George's County Police fired pepper balls into the crowd, targeting specific individuals.
They wouldn't be necessary if not for folks throwing projectiles at the police.
Officers arrested 19-year-old Matthew Corba and 20-year-old Matthew Lee in connection with property damage and theft at the Maryland Book Exchange. Nearby businesses are bracing for Monday night.
I will be here. My business will be open as usual, and I'll make sure that I'll have a couple other people with me. The police officer in this area, they say it's best for a businessman to be here than not to be here.
No damage totals just yet, but the police chief has a pretty good idea who ought to pay.
For the collateral damage and everything else that was done, that the bill is sent to the University of Maryland to pay for it.
A university spokesman says campus officials will investigate to determine if there's any financial responsibility. One responsible solution the university is offering students and faculty is Cole Fieldhouse as a place to watch the championship game and celebrate a possible victory.
It's just the few that cause the trouble for everyone.
This bus stop also damaged, the glass here missing. Looking ahead to tomorrow night, the Prince George's County Police Department says it will have double the manpower out here, and it will utilize Park Police, Maryland State Police, and University Police. None of the leave will be accepted tomorrow for University Police. We can also tell you come morning time they will strategize. They'll critique their efforts tomorrow, and that strategy tomorrow night after the game may include utilizing the National Guard if need be. Live in College Park, Maryland, I'm Will Thomas. Tracy, back into you.
That may ultimately be the bigger story. Thanks, Will. After last year's Final Four rioting, the university changed its policy. Now students convicted of misdemeanors can face suspension, even expulsion.
Attention, everybody in the intersection of Knox and Route 1. You are in violation of Maryland Annotated Code and unlawfully assembled. You are hereby ordered to disperse or be subject to arrest and face possible exposure to chemical agents.
Brad, tell us what police are saying about last night's riots.
Well, you know what, Leon? Nobody in this county wants to take anything away from the joy of the big victory last night. But, as has happened in the past, after the big game, students took to the streets last night. Police say it got out of hand. The kids are saying it was all in good fun, and it's just a tradition.
Many just want to share their joy.
We want Mommy.
Others want to set fires in the street. Thousands of students block Knox Road and Route 1. They gather around those fires. In the melee, an 18-year-old female is struck by a car and seriously injured. Some who were there tell us it's a fun tradition.
It was an experience when you come to this school. I mean, that's what you hear about, so it was a good experience to have.
The riot, the danger, that's not good, but I mean, we're all just trying to have a good time.
The police think it's wrong.
I'm hereby ordering you to disperse immediately. Failure to do so may subject you to chemical weapons and arrest.
As the crowd swells to near riot status, police move in with threats and real pepper spray. Authorities say they've had enough.
Whenever a team at the university wins, we're all excited. But last night, things got out of hand. Unfortunately, it's happened before in the past, and it happened again last night, as if it's okay, and it's not.
Campus and Prince George's County Police are both looking at videotapes of the incident. They want to find that hit-and-run driver and a young man who threw a skateboard at a cop. Students call the night a success.
The police don't like it. I mean, they come out here, but I mean, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a lot of fun for us, but we enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Well, it's one of these things where the kids say the presence of the police in that riot gear with the threat of pepper spray and then the reality of pepper spray. Well, the kids say that's what makes the crowd get out of hand. The police say they have no choice but to be there to keep the crowd safe from themselves and also to protect the businesses. The school says it's trying to do everything they can to stomp out this tradition, but as you heard, the kids say it's one they want to try to keep alive. In College Park, Brad Bell, ABC 7 News.